Hello, this video is part of the training for the Ontario Transfusion Transmitted Injury Surveillance System, also known as TTISS Ontario. In this video, I will be showing you how to add and edit reactions in the TTISS REDCap database. This video will introduce you to tools that we have created to make entering a transfusion reaction easier while providing your hospital with its own historical database that can be accessed in years to come to monitor events or to make reports and improve the ease of reporting. To begin, you can access REDCap through this link, which is TTISS-ON, where you can go to the tab that says Report an Adverse Transfusion Reaction, then click on Report a Reaction, and if we go all the way to the bottom of this page, we can click on this link that says TTISS Ontario REDCap Database to take us directly to the REDCap database. Once you're here, you would be required to log in, and as you can see, the website is mctr.mcmaster.ca. After you have logged in, you can click on My Projects, and on My Projects, you can choose TTISS Ontario Transfusion Reaction Data Collection. Now, this brings us to the home page of the TTISS database. In order to enter a new transfusion reaction, or to edit an old transfusion reaction, you are going to click on the Add Edit Records tab on the left-hand side of your screen. If you would like to simply edit a pre-existing reaction, you can click on the drop-down menu labeled Select Record and choose your desired case ID. But if you're looking to add in a new transfusion reaction, then you can click on the green Add New Record button, and this will create a new record in the REDCap system. As you can see, a new record ID will pop up. You can go ahead and click on this bubble and start filling in the necessary information for your reaction. I will be just filling out some information over here to show you what you would be actually doing. So for instance, I can put the name of facility as a practice reaction, gender as male, month of birth as January, and such. Now, say when you are done entering all the information that you have, an important thing to remember is that at the bottom of each form, like such, we have a completedness question where you could choose to leave this form as incomplete, unverified, or complete. And then you would save the record and move forward. Additionally, sometimes you may not have all the information that this form is asking for. So for instance, when we just clicked Save and Exit Form, a new pop-up will bring up this window which shows that, note, some fields are required. What you can do is either click on Ignore and Leave Record, or you can click on Ignore and go to the next form to just exit this record. Now, when you're completely done entering in a reaction, you may want to print it off. In order to print this off, you would go to the left-hand side of your screen again and click on Print CTAERF PDF. This will open up a new window like such, where you may be required to logging in again. After logging in, you can click on this drop-down menu that says Select a Previous Entry, and then you can choose your desired record ID that you would like to print. So for example, I may want to print 619. Then I would click on Edit Entry. This, as you can see, will bring you to the TTISS online printable PDF form to use to print off for your records, or fax to another regulatory agency such as Canadian Blood Services. On this form, if you would like to, you can enter confidential patient information such as the last name, first name, health card number, hospital number, or MRN. You would then have a printed copy with the patient's confidential information. So I'm just going to enter some information for practice. After you're done entering all the information you wanted to, you would scroll all the way to the bottom, and then you would click on Save and Print. After getting the printable PDF open on your computer like such, you could go ahead and print this. After printing, you can click on Save and Exit. Now, It is important to note that when you go back to this record again, like such, and then click on Edit Entry, the patient information that you had just entered would not come up again. This is done to maintain the patient confidentiality. This brings us to the end of how to add or edit a reaction in the TTISS-REDCap database.